This is Making Healthy Choices, proudly serving your family with professional health solutions for more than 20 years. And now, here's your host, Drew Summerall.
Hello and welcome to Making Healthy Choices across the LaCie Broadcasting Network. I'm Drew Summerall. I'm joined by our very own Dr. Rodrigo Rodriguez of the International BioCare Hospital in the Baja State of California. And Doctor, I want to start this program with a question of, I see a lot of people maybe in comment sections of articles and so forth who, if the article's talking about this is what's healthy, this is what you should eat, a lot of people say, well, nutritionists change their mind all the time, like let's say with eggs or wheat. You know, one day it's healthy, the next day it's not. Is that necessarily true?
Well, unfortunately, it's true. Unfortunately, we get a lot of false advices of people that tells you should eat this, and then turns out like, oops, no, that's not what we should eat. That's why I try to follow. Number one, you have to follow your own instinct in many ways, but we have to study. We have to stop and think what we have eaten all along, and that's why I have what I call my 100-year rule. If foods that you're about to eat were available 100 years ago, you're fine with it. If not, think it twice or review what the product is all about. But the important thing is that we have to eat the foods that God provided, and as close as God provided them to us as possible, because that's going to bring us to, let's say, eggs. If we're going to have an egg, you need a free-range, a fertilized egg of a hen that's eating grains and everything around the yard, instead of one that's in a cage with hormones and a light, etc., etc. So what we want to do is we want to make sure that we're getting food as we used to get the food. So that's why going to a farmer's market is a great idea. We have to eat in season. One of the problems that we face today is we eat what we like, and for that purpose we can have mangoes all year round in Alaska. But that's not the important thing. The important thing is that seasonal rotation is very logical because it gives you access to different nutrients around the year. So going to a farmer's market, again, is a good idea. Cooking at home is a very good idea, and you don't have to be too sophisticated. I mean, you don't have to make a French dish or anything like that, but a plain salad, a simple fish, something like this, steam or simply broiled, and have fun with it. And the more you do and the more fun you have with it, the more you're going to learn. Nevertheless, supplementation has to be in place.
And a good example of these changes is that the government used to use for their suggested dietary habits the food triangle. Now they've gone to the plate, and I think they've kind of changed some of the amounts of vegetables to fruit. But when we look at our plate, what's the ratio of vegetables to fruit to protein, grains, et cetera?
Well, normally we should have in our plate, half the plate should be our vegetables and fruits. And when I say vegetables, by the way, I mean vegetables. A simple lettuce salad is not going to do it. We have to take other vegetables, and there are many of them. Again, if you go to the farmer's market, or if you go to the produce department of your market, you're going to see that there are many more things than just lettuce. So go around it, look at it, learn about it. You have mushrooms, you have eggplants, you have many other things, you have sprouts that you can choose from that are excellent choices in order to be healthy. And those are the ones that are going to provide you with fiber. And that's going to keep your weight down, your energy well, keep you regular, and your intestinal tract very healthy.
And it's not just diet, it's supplementation that we believe in so strongly here at Making Healthy Choices. We're going to discuss our minerals in just a moment, but first let's take a look at Melissa and how minerals helped her with her busy schedule.
I'm 42 years old, so I feel like I have a pretty active lifestyle for someone my age. I teach 30 dance classes a week, so I typically don't even get home from work till about 10:30, 11 at night, but yet I'm still mom, I'm still a wife, so I have to get up every morning at 6:30. And for me taking the new and improved mineral supplement, it allows me to get up in the morning, take the supplement, start feeling like I've had a full night's sleep, be that mom, get her on the bus, and go about my day. I do travel with the kids a lot, so I can put it in my carry-on bag or my purse, and you can take it any time of the day, so it's really convenient. I can see it in my skin, in my hair, and my nails. I just feel younger than a 42-year-old. I've tried a lot of mineral supplements in my lifetime, but I can tell you that this is the product for me. It works for me in so many different ways that I would say to anybody, you should just give it a try, just one time, and you'll love it.
And doctor, this is something also that we hear a lot. Here in America, we love to think, not myself necessarily personally, but a lot of folks like to think and believe that they're just so very busy that maybe they don't have time for eating a proper meal or even doing something like supplementation. But for folks who, whether legitimately or not busy, supplementation can really help them.
Supplementation is going to overcome a lot of the problems that we might have with nutrition. Even if you have a sit-down dinner, everything, the produce that we have today do not have the mineral content they should have. They have other very excellent properties, but not minerals necessarily, because they come from depleted soils. So the plant is only as good as the soil it was planted in. So using, for example, a good concentrated mineral, like mineral concentrate, which comes from American volcanic soils. Why from soil? Because all the minerals that we consume come from soil. Volcanic eruptions bring all these volcanic ashes rich in minerals from the center of the earth into our ground, and then the plants take advantage of it. But we have to have them there. So when we extract these minerals, they have the concentration that we need, and they have all the minerals that you need. Mineral concentrate has over 70 trace minerals. Minerals you don't even know about, minerals that have the name like we're talking about space industry or Silicon Valley. Yet they're very important, they're crucial to our well-being, and we're not getting them in our diets. So supplementing these minerals and getting the energy and the boost and everything they're going to give us to our wellness is very important. And wellness you will feel, energy you will feel, you will have all these good results immediately. Just few days of being on minerals and people start telling you, I can tell the difference. I can feel like my energy goes longer, my battery doesn't run out in the middle of the day, I feel like doing things I didn't feel like doing anymore. So all this together is going to bring you the well-being that you're looking for. More importantly, it's going to be the foundation of a healthier you. You don't want to be sick. You don't want to have a chronic disease. You don't have to have any of this. So by supplementing, very easy, very simply, very inexpensively, all these minerals that are in a mineral concentrate, your life will change for the better. Believe me, today is a good day to start.
And when you say things like foundation or basic building blocks, obviously we're talking at the cellular level. What exactly what does all this mean in giving our body what it needs to have the proper building blocks, so that, like yesterday we were talking about, we're not just what we eat, but what we eat eats? Mm-hmm.
Well, if you think of our body as a building, of course there are a lot of things that deteriorate and damage. And if we're very busy, if we work a lot, and if we do a lot of social life, etc., we use more of those materials. And the best way to do it is if you bring in just anything to fix something, it's not going to last. It's not going to work well. But if you bring good quality materials, if you take the time to choose what sort of a brick, what sort of a pipe, what sort of anything you're going to bring into your building, then you're going to have good, lasting results and performance. It's the same with the body. You can expect the body to work well on refined sugar and refined flour. It's not going to do it because you need minerals, you need vitamins, you need good protein, you need a lot of good things to make this building of ours continue to work and continue to heal and continue to be in good shape. But you have to think, what is what you're putting in this body? Because that's what you do when you run your car. You get the best fuel, you get the best lubricant. Well, that's exactly what I'm asking you to do, to get the best of the best, to build all your cells, to build all your system, and just be healthy.
And we want to get this product into your hands. And you can order with confidence. We have a money-back guarantee, so call the number on the screen, 1-800-965-2345, or log on to our website, mhclife.com. We'll be right back.
Do you sometimes wonder what life would be like if you had the energy to do those extra things you want to do but just can't? Maybe it's to go for a walk after dinner or spend your Saturdays playing with your kids. If you're tired all the time and have decided that you just always will be, guess what? You don't have to be. With Mineral Concentrate from Making Healthy Choices, this fulvic acid electrolyte mineral formula promotes maximum cell function while sparking your body's electrical conductivity. What does that mean? Well, most people say they've never felt better. The best part is it's only $29.95. And if you call now, we'll even pay to ship it to you. So dial 1-800-965-2345 or go to mhclife.com. This electrolyte formula promotes dependable, solid energy day in and day out. So call the number on the screen. Do it for your spouse, your kids, your friends, and most of all, do it for you. Call 1-800-965-2345 or go to mhclife.com. It's time for life.
One of the great things about mineral concentrate is you can have a little fun with it. Let's do a berry smoothie here. Got a cup of vanilla flavored yogurt, add a little bit more flavor there, and then I got a half cup of skim milk. And I'm gonna pick my favorite berries. I got some raspberry, blueberries going on. Put those in. Take my mineral concentrate right there. Ah, there we go, that'll do it. And a couple mint leaves. We're gonna have us a healthy drink. There we go. That's good, it's fun, it's just that simple, and look at that pretty color. For this recipe and more, go to mhclife.com.
And that, of course, a simple recipe for someone who maybe likes desserts. I know that a lot of Americans have a bit of a sweet tooth. So I wanted to discuss just for a moment, what are some good, healthy alternatives to desserts, and why we were speaking a moment ago about refined sugar. Why is that so destructive?
Well, you used the right word. Some people say that sugar is just empty calories. I wish it were that just empty calories. You take calories that are going to go nowhere. But no, what that sugar is going to do is going to be destructive because it damages a lot of the functions of the body. And one of the most important effects is the numbing, so to speak, of the insulin effect. You know, we have insulin to manage carbohydrates. The more sugar we take, the more refined sugar we take, our system really numbs, it really stops to recognize insulin. So insulin, even if you have it for all practical purposes, stops to work. And when that happens, your sugar level starts to go up. And if you don't do anything, you're going to become diabetic. And I have seen many people that when they were at these early stages, they stopped sugar, they went on a diet, they did what they had to do, and the diabetes thing went away. You can control deadly diseases, you can prevent deadly diseases if you really set your mind to do it, if you really set your plans to do it, and that is by making healthy choices. Changing your diet and start supplementation. Do simple things, baby steps. And one of those baby steps is mineral concentrate, because that's going to give you more energy, more functionality, and that you're going to hopefully use to research more, to learn more, to change your foods, and to go step by step. Every meal, every time you sit at the table, you have to make those choices. And another good advice, don't bring home what you know you should not eat, because eventually it's going to end up in your tummy. So don't bring soda pop, don't bring sugary things, don't bring any of those things, because you are going to eat them. So bring fruit, bring things. You just saw a smoothie, which was very easy to do. Now you can put it in containers and freeze it and make popsicles with it. There are many options that you can do to have fun and your health as well. But don't sacrifice your life because of a sweet tooth.
And I can imagine there's probably someone watching who's going, well, that's not a problem for me. I just use artificial sweeteners and I drink diet soda. Why is that not necessarily a solution?
Because the artificial sweeteners fool your tongue, but do not fool your brain. Every time you put something sweet in your mouth, the brain knows about it and will release insulin, just as much as if you would have had a sugar thing. Now, what is the problem? The problem is you produce that insulin, but there are no calories, because the artificial sweetener doesn't have any calories. So what is the insulin going to do? It's going to move fat. It's going to turn carbohydrates into fat. And actually, people get bigger around their waistline when they are on this type of artificial sweeteners. So don't do it. If you have to have it, have the real thing instead.
The real thing, and go for a natural solution, which is our mineral concentrate product. You can just put it in juice or water. It's just as easy as that. But the first thing you have to do is go to the telephone and give us a call, 1-800-965-2345, or log on to our website, mhclife.com. The product is only $29.95, and if you call right now or click, we'll ship it to you absolutely for free. So call or click right now. And while you're doing that, let's go to Jamie and see how easy it is to take this mineral concentrate.
Taking the mineral concentrate was really easy for me. I have hypothyroidism, which unfortunately has a tendency to make you gain weight and feel lethargic. So taking the mineral concentrate has been great for me. I just take it midday. There was no problems, no interactions with the Synthroid, and just gave me the extra energy that I needed. Being in liquid form, I feel like that it's getting absorbed in my body a lot better than, just taking a pill that has to break down and stuff. I feel that it's just working much better for me. It's a wonderful product. I definitely recommend it to my friends to take because it is extremely easy to take. And I know there's a lot of people who have problems swallowing pills or just don't care for pills and stuff. So with it being in liquid form and, just drop it into my water, it's just extremely easy to take and was really good for me. If anyone out there is, needing extra energy and needing a little help to just get through the day, I would highly recommend trying the product.
Do you sometimes wonder what life would be like if you had the energy to do those extra things you want to do but just can't? Maybe it's to go for a walk after dinner or spend your Saturdays playing with your kids. If you're tired all the time and have decided that you just always will be, guess what? You don't have to be. With Mineral Concentrate from Making Healthy Choices, this fulvic acid electrolyte mineral formula promotes maximum cell function while sparking your body's electrical conductivity. What does that mean? Well, most people say they've never felt better. The best part is it's only $29.95. And if you call now, we'll even pay to ship it to you. So dial 1-800-965-2345 or go to mhclife.com. This electrolyte formula promotes dependable, solid energy day in and day out. So call the number on the screen. Do it for your spouse, your kids, your friends, and most of all, do it for you. Call 1-800-965-2345 or go to mhclife.com. It's time for life.
Stress is probably the #1 cause of disease and death that we experience. And what is stress? Stress, well, let me just start by saying what is non-stress? The body's ability to adapt to the environment, the ability to adapt to what is right now. And stress is when we're not able to adapt. And I really believe that, yes, we have stress with we're not eating properly, we're not exercising, we're not releasing that. But a lot of times, as Americans, we're told, well, we need to just reduce our stress or manage our stress. I'm not a big believer in managing stress. Who wants to manage something that is so negative? Why not just look at managing and creating peace and look at our lives and say, okay, what do I choose? How would I choose to live my life? And what can I do to increase the peace and the joy that I have in my life? We as humans, we spend so much time trying to adapt to those things that we may have no business adapting to. We try to control those things we have no control over instead of focusing on the things we can change and the things that we can make choices about. And when we do that, there's an empowerment that comes with that. And all of a sudden, it doesn't feel as stressful, because when you're in an empowered state, you can have a lot of so-called stressful events going on around you, and you're unfazed by it because you're choosing. I think the greatest combat to stress is choice, positive, healthy choice. And when we start to do that, all of a sudden we're starting to choose peace, and stress just kind of takes a second seat.
And doctor, I know that combating stress is important for you. You've treated thousands of patients from all walks of life at the International BioCare Hospital. How important is properly dealing with stress towards creating wellness?
Okay, one of the things that we see today is that every day we see more and more and more stressed people. People seem to complain a lot more of what happens to them. And one of these big reasons is because our reaction to even minor problems. Okay, I mean, you can see people losing their temper over very simple things, and you think, well, this man is crazy or things like that. No, he might be mineral deficient, because minerals are the essential part of a function that we would all love to have under control, which is mood. Our mood is modified by the amount of minerals that we have in our body, particularly magnesium, but many more of them, and that are very important. So what we have to do is we have to make sure that in our daily life, facing all the challenges that we have to face, that we have enough minerals. That's why I was telling you, an energy boost, a better feeling, a more focused brain is just going to be the first effects that you're going to have. But then you're going to have this mood modification, you're going to feel better, you're going to, even affection is modified by minerals. So many people become, on one hand, very stressed, on the other one, very flat. Affections and emotions are not really their thing, but when they start supplementing the minerals, you're going to see how all these functions will happen in the brain. The brain is a computer that needs electrolytes to function, that needs all these things. So that's why mineral is the first thing we have to supplement. If we do not have enough supplements like this, we're going to have problems. Over 70 trace minerals in every drop. And you're going to take 10 to 15 drops a day in just water. It doesn't go any more complicated than that. The benefits are really multiple, are absolutely guaranteed, and you're going to feel them in few days. I mean, you don't have to believe me. Just order one bottle and you're going to see in few days, yeah, he was right. I can feel the difference. So go for it. Today is the day to start, and you're going to see how many good things will happen in your life.
And doctor, I think it's probably true that a lot of us accept that these issues are biological, but some folks may tend to go more for the pharmaceutical to fix some of these issues than a natural solution. What's the difference between what's happening?
Well, the big difference, and we can follow in a trap, and this is a very important trap, because if we are going to solve our stress or our anxiety with a depressant, we're pushing the system in the opposite situation. That, by all means, doesn't sound healthy. You don't want to push anything in any direction. You don't want to up or down anything in your body. You want it to balance. You want it to be as it should be. You want it to be modulated. So that's what minerals will do. If you take a sugar drink, yes, your energy is going to go up, but because it's pushing it. And minerals are going to do it in the good way. If you take an antidepressant, you're going to push the things in another direction. Minerals will modify it, will modulate it. Go for the natural answers that God has provided.
And we want to get that natural option in your hands. So give us a call right now. The number is on the screen, 1-800-965-2345, or log on to our website, mhclife.com, where we have a full line of products along with our mineral concentrate product, as well as cooking recipes, cooking videos, other health excerpts from some great books. So check that out all at mhclife.com. Right now, let's take a look at Darlene and the added energy that she found with mineral concentrate.
I do not like taking medications of any kind or pills. I had been anemic as a child and was put on a lot of supplements and different type of pills. And so when I saw something that was liquid, that's what really interested me. I've had family members come up to me and comment on my hair that they feel like it's grown more and gotten thicker, and particularly my daughter's been commenting how I'm not laying around so much. That was my daily routine, to snuggle up on the couch with my little dog. I just don't have that need anymore. And then my husband was commenting on too that I'm up and more active and been out in the garden a little bit more than I had been. And so I've ordered other bottles now for my daughter and for my husband to take as well. After about 3 weeks, I was like, wow, this is pretty good. This is neat. So I'm gonna continue ordering it just for the fact it is making me feel better.
Today is your day. This is your moment. Life is calling. It's time to get back that extra spark that you've been missing, and it's simple with Mineral Concentrate, an all-natural trace mineral product designed to promote energy and focus without sugar nor caffeine. Call 1-800-965-2345 or log on to mhclife.com. Today is your day. It's time for life.
Welcome back. And you know, Doctor, even I'm guilty sometimes of thinking, well, I don't want to try something new unless I get some other things ready. You know, like I'm not ready to try this yet because I want to do A, B, and C first. Why is now always the right time, that you don't necessarily have to do other things before you start making these healthy choices?
Because every day you lose, it's every day you're going to suffer. Every day you're not going to profit from all the benefits that you're going to get from this thing. And mineral concentrate is so simple, it's so inexpensive, it's so efficient in every way that you're missing out big by not doing mineral concentrate and start today. If I had the power, I would probably put it on your table today, right now, but you have to call, you have to click on mhclife.com and learn a lot more things about health, because you're going to start on your mineral concentrate, and I want you to use this energy that I know you're going to get in learning more about your health. I don't want to see sick people. I love to see people that are doing well, performing well, with optimum health, and that's what life is all about. You want to take a vacation. You don't want to go to a hospital. So use your energy. Get your health back. Get your wellness. Even if you're not sick, you're going to see what wellness means. So let's go for it and begin today.
And you can order with confidence. These minerals are extracted from the ground in the U.S. These minerals are bottled in the U.S. So give us a call right now, 1-800-965-2345, or log on to our website, mhclife.com. The product is only $29.95, and if you call right now, shipping is absolutely free. So call or click right now.